That's my best friend.
Hello and welcome back to another video. As the title has revealed, we will be looking at Jason Nash and Trisha Paytas. The Trisha Paytas and Jason Nash relationship felt like a roller coaster for the viewers, so I can only imagine what it felt like to be in the relationship. From Trisha threatening Jason with exposed videos.
If Jason and I break up, you better watch the out.
Oh my god!
David's the first person I come for.
Oh!
To Jason making inappropriate jokes about other girls, to being fearful of saying the wrong thing about Trisha on their podcast.
I didn't make the joke, he did! I don't want to have a threesome with Tana!
From a viewer's perspective, it felt like Jason was constantly holding his tongue around Trisha in fear that she'd go full hysteric on his ass. The demise of this relationship was inevitable. From the beginning, Trisha has said she wants marriage and kids, whilst Jason Nash is a 45-year-old divorced guy with 2 kids and didn't seem too happy about the idea. They already had the odds against them, but then to have YouTube a part of their relationship was the tipping point. Their relationship was a YouTube relationship. Jason filmed their first date, for goodness sake. You'd think people would care more about privacy. I've always said your kids and your personal relationship should be kept off the internet. Once it's all put out there, there's another sector to your relationship, which is the comments.
Until you hate me.
Until I go crazy, until I make a video about you.
So let's begin with the persona of Trisha Paytas. Now, Trisha Paytas is one of those people who you either love or despise. I would argue that Trisha is the biggest troll on YouTube. As much as you want to hate the girl, she's pretty smart with the whole YouTube game. Girl has been doing this since 2007. She's an OG who has somehow stayed relevant on this platform. Personally, for me, I was always too weirded out by her and didn't really watch her videos until she was introduced into David's videos, where she seemed normal, I guess. Well, as normal as a YouTuber can be. Trisha is pretty smart with her thumbnails and titles. When she goes through a breakup or people think she's downward spiraling, she's the first person to clickbait any drama going on, and I give it up to her. She knows how to play the game and stay relevant. For those who have no idea who Trisha Paytas is, she's well known on YouTube for her mukbangs, where she really can't eat crab properly, and her crying on the floor, as well as her private Snapchat and Patreon. Girl does it all. And Jason Nash is a member of the Vlog Squad, who pretty much collabs with everyone from the group. He's 45 years old, whilst the other members range from 21 to 29. Surprisingly, his age isn't actually weird when they're together. On paper, it does seem a little strange though. Jason is one of those guys who claims to have been beaten down all his life as a struggling actor, and David Dobrik is the person who gave him a career. From what I've seen on Jason's channel, he has the worst angles with the camera facing the floor most of the time, and a lot of his vlogs are just him just talking to a camera, sounding a bit depressing. One thing he is constantly saying is that he's broke and needs to feed his kids. Firstly, he is not broke. He maybe once was, but not now with that YouTube money. He legit buys his kids iPhone X's and Apple Watches. You don't need money to feed your kids. This is all a form of manipulation. I legit remember seeing comments like, "I'm watching all your ads because you need to feed your kids."
Oh, please.
And that's not to say he's not allowed to splurge on his kids. Of course he can, but he shouldn't use that joke or even that term that he's broke and needs to feed his kids, because there's people actually out there struggling. And have you guys noticed that he's constantly talking about his merch at the beginning of literally every single video? I'm just going to add a montage here of all the times he does.
Also, my merch, Rest When I'm Dead, is available. Real quick, this is my merch. It's available at fanjoy.com. Before I begin, I want to tell you about my new line of merch.
It's like when YouTubers say, sorry for the shameless plug, but like, Jason is actually shameless. However, sometimes he does have good concepts for his videos, such as lie detector tests on his friends, as well as surprising his mum with a car. I think it's pretty obvious that Jason is doing YouTube for the money, which is fair enough. For a while, when he was dating Trisha, the vlogs only consisted of them, which made sense since they were dating, but it didn't stop there. He would also film arguments, which felt way too personal and intrusive.
I didn't say anything about you can have ice cream. I didn't say anything.
But I can't eat it in front of you. But we have to get it for the vlog.
Can we talk about this, please?
But it was drama and people were lapping it up. A lot of the comments were about how Trisha was toxic and how Jason should leave her, which I'm sure did not help the dynamic of their relationship. They even went through their very public breakup on the internet, and it's hard to add clips because Trisha has already claimed a video of mine before for using a clip which was under fair use, but what can you do, I guess.
I'm upset. I just had a beef sandwich.
But then they got back together until they broke up again, maybe, in a very public way, with Trisha putting the blame of the breakup on David, since he was the one that nudged Jason on to make inappropriate jokes about Jason being with other girls. But the main thing people got from the whole video is that she compared the notorious serial killer Ted Bundy to David Dobrik, which really didn't sit well with the internet.
I used to think he was like so charming in the same way Ted Bundy was charming, and I really lost all respect for David.
Another thing Trisha exposed was that Jason's longtime best friend, Brandon Calvillo, was dating an underage girl, and the whole group knew about it and didn't say anything. I feel like Trisha's saying that Brandon was a pedo is something you really can't come back from. They both made videos where Trisha said she regretted what she said about David but stuck by her allegations against Brandon, to which Brandon then disputed in a video with his girlfriend, and it seems like the internet has either forgiven or forgotten him, since he's still uploading videos with no amount of hate.
We've seen each other romantically, and now we're in a loving relationship.
Yeah.
I threw up.
You threw up?
Healthy, and we love each other.
The videos Trisha had uploaded have since been taken down, which is no surprise since Trisha is known for making rash decisions, then regretting it and deleting damaging videos, as if people haven't re-uploaded them, and then gets mad when people actually upload them and justifies claiming the videos. Sometimes YouTubers really annoy me. So as of right now, Trisha seems to be doing well by getting into fitness and changing her lifestyle. We haven't seen Jason and Trisha together on the internet, and people believe they have broken up. This video isn't about speculating on their relationship, because who actually cares if they're together or not? The more important topic is how easy it is to manipulate an audience and how putting your relationship online can be toxic in the long run. To the first point about manipulation, Trisha is still trolling the status of her relationship by wearing Jason's merch and other Vlog Squad members' merch, hinting that they may still be together, but will stay tight-lipped about it, as well as her recent video titled Jason, which was posted on April Fool's Day to try and make people think she's going to talk about the situation, when in fact she just talks about a celebrity crush. Like I said, she may just be the best troll out there. And before I get comments about how I should leave this relationship alone, please look at her channel. She hints at it, she trolls people because she wants people to keep talking about it. As someone looking in from the outside, because nobody knows what truly goes on in a relationship other than the people in it, it didn't look healthy, and I think most of Jason and Trisha's audience wanted them to take a break. Countless videos have been made on their relationship. Many believe that Jason no longer puts Trisha in his videos because he is in fear that people will call him disloyal to David and Brandon, which is a fair point. When Jason made a response to this whole thing, he pretty much put all the blame on David, where he said that he begged David to not put in certain jokes that would offend Trisha and try to save face. In the whole situation, he kind of just didn't take any responsibility. The video has since been deleted because, surprise surprise, it didn't gain the response he wanted. But I truly believe that they're keeping their relationship private because it's more healthy that way. Putting it all out there is admirable and all, but we are all strangers and you wouldn't take a random person's relationship advice from a person in the streets. So why would you give so much power to the comments on a YouTube video? So to why you clicked on this video, did Jason choose David over Trisha? I don't think David actually cares, and I just think it's better for the two of them to keep it private. Watch as I post this video, they'll probably make a public video together because there's no taming Trisha. But their relationship as a whole does not matter. We as the audience should want better content than two people who can't deal with their relationship problems in private, so instead blast it all over the internet to make some extra cash. Countless of relationships have broken down on YouTube. And for that reason, it's probably because they couldn't tell the difference between what was real in the relationship and what was for the camera. Take, for example, the channel Prank vs Prank, whose demise was brought by that very reason. Romantic relationships are precious and should not be a method to clickbait or profit off of an audience. But that's not to say all relationships should be kept offline. Your personal issues with each other should be. There are many couples online that have been able to keep a balance where their relationship does not feel like it is being exploited. So overall, this relationship is a clear example of toxicity, and maybe it was because the internet got involved, or maybe it was toxic to begin with. Yet again, we are not counselors, we don't know the ins and outs of someone's relationship, so we shouldn't come to random conclusions. And be aware that not everything that you see on YouTube is real. The happy smiles, the sad crying, sometimes it's just there for views. Anyway, I think I'm going to end the video here. Thank you ever so much for watching. please like and subscribe. I'm going to put my Twitter and Instagram up here. And let me know what you thought of the video in the comments below. And yeah, have a great day.
I bought 10 purses, 10 pairs of shoes, and about 10 different outfits. And this is my Balenciaga bag after $2,000.
Wow.
Because I'm not getting married, I'm not having kids, I'm not getting a house, so why not blow all my money, you know what I'm saying?